Loohoo, ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to be doing a product review of the Greenworks 40V 230 mile per hour cordless brushless leaf blower and vacuum. And it has a battery and a charger that's included as well. So we got this vacuum slash cordless brushless leaf blower to blow leaves and vacuum up leaves. It's actually proven to be really useful when just kind of cleaning off the driveway and cleaning off the sidewalks and like the side little garden area for after we mow our lawn. So it's actually been really helpful, not only with like leaves, but also in helping just to kind of like clean everything up after we've like finished mowing the lawn. So a couple things to note is that you have here this first compartment, which is where you kind of like install all of the accessories. On the bottom here, you'll have access if you pull that trigger to the fan, which you can insert the like the vacuum compartment that allows you to actually suck up all the leaves and then like trim them. You have the battery compartment here. It almost has like a two-rail system that you click and then just snap it into place, and that locks it into place. So on the handle, you have two buttons and one dial. You have the on button, and then you have like the overdrive turbo button, which is the red one. And then you have this dial that moves up and speeds all the way up to 6. So you can go from 1 all the way down to 6. Or all the way up to 6 or all the way down to 1. Then you have this main little tube, and it's basically just used for the leaf blower section, not for the vacuum. You have this little tip for this little head. It doesn't go on in the inside, so you're going to have to drop it through the funnel, and then it'll come out the side, and then you just kind of pull it into place. This little notch right there connects with the contact point on the leaf blower there, and then it'll snap into place and lock there. And then the battery, like I showed earlier, just kind of inserts into that little railing system that then snaps into place. And then now you have access to power. So when you press the power button right there, as long as it's like on 6, you can even turn it to overdrive. It's pretty powerful. I mean,
yeah,
it's powerful. And then moving on to the vacuum section, you have these two bigger tubes. They have also like a little notching point that you just kind of click into place, and then it creates one long extended tube. And then this tube goes on the actual bottom of the leaf blower, right here in this section. So you'll undo it here, it'll reveal the little fan, which is actually a blade to kind of turn all the leaves into mulch. And then you insert it into the blower. You close the little locking system, as you see here, and then it holds on sturdy. Then you take the bag, and where you put the leaf blower console, like little tool there, you'll replace it with the bag. And then it has like a little strap where you just throw over yourself, and then you use the same button for the leaf blower for the vacuum, and it just kind of knows that you're doing the vacuum section. Then the bag will blow up as such, and then you can begin actually like vacuuming up leaves, which will then be ground up, with little fan and the blades and turned into mulch and then thrown into a little Greenworks bag. So here we'll show it in action. You turn it on, turn it all the way up to 6, and then press overdrive. And then it goes into like super suction mode. Now again, sod is heavier than leaves, and they're also smaller pieces than leaves, but you can see here that it actually does suck it up. And, imagine that they were leaves. This would go up into the fan, and it would just grind it up and turn it into molds, and then kind of put it in the Greenworks bag. Here we see it again, a nice little mold pile. Again, I don't have any leaves right now, it's not fall, but I just wanted to show you that it has strong enough suction to actually suck up. Otherwise heavier, like the water, there's water on that sod, and it's still able to pick up that heavy of stuff. So like the vacuum, the leaf blower's the same. You turn it on. I like to turn the dial up to 6 and then put it on overdrive. And the overdrive will go, I think it'll go from 180 to then 230 miles per hour, so it's like super mode. But as you can see, it does its job. It blows leaves and blows sod in this case, just kind of cleaning off our driveway after having mowed the lawn. Yeah, it works really, really great. It works great after every single time that we've mowed our lawn. And especially when it's like fall season and we're trying to get rid of leaves, either by blowing them away or vacuuming it to kind of turn them into mulch. So as you can see here, there's like this little concrete pathway that kind of follows the order of our backyard. And you can see that it's strong enough to kind of blow all of the way and clean up the area nicely. Anyways, it's been great for blowing leaves, vacuuming up leaves, turning it into mulch, throwing it in the bag, but also it's really fantastic just for like cleaning off pavement, concrete, and the border of our backyard after we've like mowed the lawn. So very easy to set up, very easy to use, very high quality. It meets my standards, and yeah. So that's my product review, and hopefully you found it helpful.